Ah, beautiful ale, dear, full of beauty and magic and knowledge. And this is where we are, in the beautiful land of Kiridor. Oh, hi, I'm Kellen de Castro, and I'm super excited because I'm on my way to Orillium, the most prestigious and best and everythingest magic academy in all the land. But it's been a long journey, and I've had to traverse the novice path, which is treacherous and long, but it also holds a few lessons for us that we desperately need. And now that I've made my way through all of that, I finally stand at the gates of Orillium, and my future awaits. Time to enroll. Hello, and welcome to a new video. I'm Jacques, Mr. Pink Ink, and today I am making my TBR, my March TBR. But it's in preparation for a readathon that has been happening for a while. If you're familiar with the Magical Readathon, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, I'm going to link things down below in the description box, and you can go check out Book Roast and our announcement video. I took part in the Novice Path Readathon, which I'll link here, in September last year. Yeah, so that was awesome. So that was getting ready and the introduction to the whole new system. And the intention is that it's going to continue maybe twice a year for a couple of years. So the Novice Path, we had to read a book for everything, which like your entrance exam more or less, was really cool. So that was fun. So now we've done all that. Now we're at the Orillium Academy. Most prestigious, most everything. I'm so happy. And now we have to complete the registration process and decide what we are going to study and the path we're going to follow, get a guild, etc, etc. Okay. So, welcome to my bedroom, by the way. Okay. Part of the thing, the readathon, is to create a character. It's based on D&D, so it's pretty cool. So you get this little scholar key, which is your sheet. And we were told not to worry about it until this year, because we're hoping that April will be the next part. So there's been stuff added. So I'm going to be choosing books for the stuff that was before and the stuff that's been added now. There's also a little mini readathon later this month, as a gear up for the academy. Those two books that I'm going to choose for the guild and stuff, that I'm going to read during that time. Hopefully, I don't know what it is. I'll check it out. And then, but the other two books, the ones that we could have chosen already, has been added, and I'm going to read that outside. So, let's get into creating my character, shall we? So, my name, as you've already heard, is Kellen de Castro. And if you guys can figure out the reference, then we can be friends, because it's based on a favorite character. And yeah, so we were asked to choose our certification. You know, how long do we intend to be there? Novice, apprentice, adept, or master. Well, I'm new and I'm going to stay a while, so I'm going to be the novice, and I'm Kellen de Castro. Okay. my background, did I grow up mostly in the forest, or did I grow up mostly in the city? Are we a wildling, or am I an urbanite? I'm an urbanite. I was found in an orphanage. I don't remember how I got there. I was really young, and I was there quite late. I was like 11 or 12 when this kindly man found me there and decided to take pity on me. He didn't adopt me, but he did become my legal guardian, and so on and so on. So yeah, he taught me everything, and he gave me an education, and he instilled in me the need for knowledge, and that knowledge is power. So I love learning new things. So as an urbanite, I need to read a book that's based mostly in the city, and for that I'm going with What If It's Us by Becky Albertelli and Adam Silvera. I'm already halfway through. It's amazing. I can't even. It's so much cuteness, so much. Okay, so that's cool. All of it's in the city, so that's great. Then they want to know about the province we come from. So I come from Kirador, which is cool. And Kirador is good for elemental stuff because of the Ameliorite's stone and the ley lines. And for that, we needed to read a book of an ongoing series. I don't know what ongoing means. Is it more than 3, 4? Not going to read Game of Thrones. That's horrid. No, not going to do that. And also The Witcher. I don't have any of those. And we're on how much now? I don't know. So that's out. So I am rereading The Wheel of Time, and I'm going to go with The Dragon Reborn by Robert Jordan, book 3 of The Wheel of Time. Because this has about 13, 14, 15 books. Ongoing, right? Cool. So those 2 books I'm going to read outside of the readathon. Oh, and then my heritage. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to read another one. That's because it's on the e-reader. Okay. Then my heritage is an earthling, and I have an affinity with the element of air, so I can fly. Yes. But I can also manipulate the air currents, and my mentor has taught me the things I know. He sent me everywhere. He sent me to magic school because all of these towers, ley lines are good for the magic. And because Kirador High is the entertainment capital of the world, I even have some bardic background. So that's awesome. I love studying, but because of our background, for my heritage, which is basically our affinities are elemental magic. I have an air affinity, animal studies, and alchemy. So in order to read that, we have to read a book with an element title in the name, with an element name in the title or in the book series. I'm currently reading on the ebook Air Awakens by Elise Kerber. I'm on book 3, Earth Ends or something. That's there. So I'm going to go with that. Yes. And then they ask for the lunar phase at birth, and I'm just going to say unnoted because I don't know. I haven't had myself tested. Okay, cool. So now I've got 3 books for March already. Now we have to join a guild, and because my mentor installed in me the love of knowledge, and because I have such a varied background, I really want to join the archivists. So we're going to do that. And yeah. So in the archivists, we get to make a pact with a god, one in the pantheon. And I'm hoping to make a pact with 8 Varas, who is the god, a death of sky and something. Sorry, I forget. I haven't printed all of the papers, and if you want to know why some are plain and why some have been copy-dyed, it's because I want to make myself a little journal. I want to use this baggie, so cute, to keep track of it across the thing and see how that goes. So I haven't printed all the stuff yet, so if I make some mistakes with the wording, please forgive me. And also the computer's in the other room. And also, okay, cool. So I noted. Okay. So I've decided, and I was accepted to the archivists. That's awesome, and I've been able to make a pact with 8 Varas, the Lord 8 Varas, and I now, my calling is a pact of God, or whatever that is, and I get certain things, like I can heal myself with holy flames, and I get extra air powers. But now that we're in a guild, we need a conduit. Oh, well, all members of the Orillium need a conduit. So there's a selection that's available for everybody. And then if you're in a guild, you can also now specialize in one or 2 others. But I want a spell book. So I want to read a book that has more than 2 S's in it. I'm going to go with Sleepless by Romy Houseman, which is a thriller or something. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm running out of space on my phone. Okay, so that's spell book. And then, because I need to make the pack successful, I needed to have something with Sky on the cover or in the title or in the series. I'm going to go with the Night Sky, and I'm going to read The Werewolves Who Weren't by T.C. Shelley. Yeah, it's middle grade. That should be nice and sweet. And we're going to go from there. So yeah, so now all that's left for me is to fill in some of the traits of Kellen, and then we're good to go. So yes, that's it. This is my TBR plus the one on the e-reader. Yes, so super excited. Love readathons, and Book Rose has been amazing with her readathon, and I will continue. This is also amazing, the new one. So thank you for wanting to know what I'm going to read. Please hit that thumbs up button if you like what you've seen or heard. Consider subscribing and hit that subscribe button if you want more of me and some bookish goodness. And also do hit the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you whenever I upload a new video. All that's left is for you to comment beans down in the comments below. Stay safe. Much love. Bye. Oh no. Oh no. Where is it? What did I do with it? Wait, did it even go?